You got any little story? The stories is where the focus. If you got something good, you know, let me know.
Yeah, hey, I ain't
don't hold out on me.
I was trying to think about it, but hell no, I ain't finna. The shit that I got, I don't tell them stories.
Tell us one of them. If it ain't gonna send nobody to jail, or hey, your baby mama trying to stab me, tell us about it. You never know. We might get famous. We might get famous. You never know. It's the internet. 3 million in a week.
What the fuck?
Look at it. He thinking, he's like, ooh, that sound cool. 3 million a week. I'm gonna be on.
We about to finish. We about to finish right now.
That's a fact.
I started with this girl, right? And I had took her from somebody. And yeah, long story short, bro. I can't tell this story, bro. I can't tell this story. I can tell you though, on the real. You know what's going on, man. For the guns, we had squabbles, man. We squabbled up, bro. Niggas wasn't all that. Like I told you earlier, that shooting, that killing shit is new, man. Niggas squabbled up for real.
Okay, when I think of LA, I definitely think you gotta get them up.
Yeah, you gonna have to squabble up. Niggas gonna press you on that first until they see the pressure. Like if they gonna press you on that type of time, and unless they see you on that, then they got blick too. But a nigga gonna try to squabble you first for real. That's what I was raised on. Niggas wasn't raised on this little niggas right now. They growing up with guns. They don't even know how to fight. I ain't touch a gun till I got older. Well, I was a little nigga. I used to be sneaking and touching my pop shit, but on some real having my own type shit till I got older.
That's let them know where we at. You told me to look at the things. You gotta get them up, grow up in a different area. Let them know something.
Tell them, OG. I don't know what to say.
You like, okay, it's that type. What's the differences you see nowadays than back in the day?
What's the difference is, for me, I'm 57, and we used to get out there and get it. Now, they ain't doing it like that. It's some change. There's too much killing. They shooting up. They using pistols now. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we used to do that. Now, that shit, it went to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And then they really fucking with old niggas. They ain't coming at niggas, young niggas now. Niggas is trying to get their stripes. Young niggas is trying to get their stripes. And they ain't got to with us. We ain't pushing no line. We own and retire. You dig what I'm saying?
So, growing up, making it to this age, what did you have to go through to survive to make it to this point? Everybody don't make it.
I'm glad you asked me that question. When I was young, I used to go to the liquor store and hang with the old niggas, right? I'm talking about, you know how you had your dad and he'll leave, you got your mom, but he'll leave and go to the liquor store. You know where to find him at all the time? And he'll be with his partners. And they drinking and shit, then he'll come home and shit, mom's had dinner ready. And then he'll come in and eat, and then he'd go to bed and get up and go to work tomorrow morning. So I grew up hanging with them type of niggas, man. It was hard getting close to them because they used to carry guns and they wasn't cool on young niggas hanging with them. You understand what I'm saying? Shit, they used to pull pistols on me all the time until I used to hang around. And when I started having money, I started seeing what they drink. So I walk by them and I go in the store and go get what they drink and come back and be here, man. This is for y'all. This is for y'all. And them niggas just welcomed me in, you know, and they start schooling me, and that it's like playing it forward. They start schooling me on what they did. It ain't like they directly told me. I just had to pay attention because I was young and older. So I started paying attention to what they did and this and that. And they had families, and shit, you know, this is what they do. And they didn't give a damn if their wife talked. I'm paying the bills and I'm paying the house note. Let me do what I want to do. And so I started paying attention to them, you know. And that's what I believe that's what's got me to this far now. I got 10 kids. And all of them grown except 2. Never had to pay no child support. So evidently what they taught me as I was growing up, I did something right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still living today.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But shit. And then just growing up in LA, what was your experience?
Growing up in LA? Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I was born in Shreveport, Louisiana. I came out here when I was 3 months old. My real mama got killed. My mama's older sister took me and raised me. So I look at it like this. They took a country boy and city raised him. So I'm half country and half city. So that's deadly. You understand what I'm saying? That's deadly because you got a country boy, then you got him in the city, ain't no telling, he gonna go hard in the paint. So me being raised out here, I love it. I want to get away from LA though, because I've been out here too long. You understand what I'm saying? I want to go live. Now, I'm like I said, I'm 57. I want to go somewhere where I can just kick back on my porch, look on my fence, look at my great grandkids run around and chill. You dig what I'm saying? Cause right now, if I stay out here, I'm still in the mix of shit like I'm a youngster, and I ain't young no more. Shit hurt. If I bump my elbow, that shit hurt.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you giving a little game for us.
You know what I mean? I always spit some game to my young people, my youngsters, man. It's up to them to listen.
That's what it is. A lot of motherfuckers don't listen nowadays.
They want to do what they want to. You know what I'm saying? But I've been there and done that. And what they trying to get to, I done been there already. I know the repercussions. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact. See me, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and listen. Somebody made the mistake for me. Pay attention to it.
And what's crazy is,
Oh, he can grab it. He got me on tape.
and what's crazy is this. When you know what you're capable of doing, you stay out the way. Because when you get in the way, you're willing to accept the consequences that come behind that. And I'm willing to accept all consequences behind my actions because I put myself in that position. You understand what I'm saying? Once I put myself in that position, I don't give a damn. I'm willing to accept the consequences. Excuse me for a second.
That's facts, man.
What's cool? San Francisco? What's his name?
Cam. He rapped. His name The Reason.
The Reason.
Yeah.
The Reason.
From Filmo.
The Reason. That sound familiar as fuck.
Filmo. His name Cam Hayes. That's
The
my
Reason.
boy.
The Reason. That name sound familiar as fuck. But
He with Hot Boy Fooley and what's all the niggas' name? Nigga with the patch and all the niggas. They from Filmo.
that sounds so familiar, bro.
That nigga had me in Filmo and all that. They little in they hood and all that.
Well, shit, run that story back real quick while the camera rolling.
So, man, niggas had it booming in the dorms, bro. You feel me? I had my dorm on the 15th floor, and I had me a little side dorm on the 12th floor. I wasn't even supposed to be up in there. You feel me? But I had the little work coming up out of that motherfucker. So, nigga, we used to be in that motherfucker smoking, and little RAs, the people who watch the damn students, they students who govern the students type shit. The RAs, you know what I'm saying? They caught us basically. We was smoking in the room. They caught us smoking in the room. So, mind you, I wasn't supposed to be in the room, and I had all this shit going on in the room. So when they came knocking on the door. Let me rewind. As a matter of fact, the reason why they came was because I wasn't supposed to be in his room because it was a vacant room inside of the suite, and nobody was living there, but somebody had moved in. So the nigga came to come move into this room the second semester, and somebody was in the motherfucker, so we went to go get them. They came up there, they knocking on the shit. They come in, they smell weed. So when they smell the weed, instead of just trying to seize the situation on their own, they called the fucking scoop the campus PD. The campus PD get there, they smell the weed, they immediately call the real police department, the San Jose police department, you feel me? So, mind you, the whole time that they doing all of this, I'm inside of the room, locked inside of the room because I ain't supposed to be there, and we got all this shit going on. So, nigga, once the police get here, they start looking around, and they trying to figure out, they done looked inside of every room, but they can't get into this specific room that I'm in, you feel me? So, once niggas get inside, they banging on the door, I hear them banging on the door, like, whoever's in here, come out. They done found out that I'm in this motherfucker. They come in the door with their guns drawn, lights and fucking flashlights on me and all that. Like, I'm hiding under the bed. Get from under the bed. They guns on me and I put my hands, I'm scared in the motherfucker. They finna blow my shit down in the dorm, nigga. I'm scared, you feel me? I'm like, fuck, like, laying on the ground. I'm like, I'm finna be on the news, nigga. I'm thinking I'm finna be on the news. So a nigga under there sprawled out. I'm trying to crawl from under the little tight ass twin bed. Like, you feel me? I crawl from under that motherfucker, get up. They pull us out, handcuff us, put us in the hallway. They get to searching. Now they suspicious because they were trying to figure out why I was hiding. So they get to searching and shit. They find a little blick. Mind you, the blick is laying inside of a hole in the wall next to where I was hiding at. But I knew it was one in there, but I didn't know that that's where it was at. You feel me? So now they done blew this shit all the way up. Now niggas is to the point to where they think that we got a whole
operation
going in this motherfucker. You feel me? So me and the homie, they take us to the little because they got their own little investigation police department and all that shit on the campus. So they take us there, they get to questioning us. Nobody say nothing to shit. Me and the homie niggas end up getting kicked out of school. That's when I got kicked off the team. My homie got put on probation, shit like that. Niggas didn't go to jail, but that was the first time a nigga really got in some real trouble. They had us walking across campus with the cuffs on our wrists and shit.
Everybody looking at y'all
Everybody
crazy.
looking at us crazy. They trying to figure out what they did. They heard that they found a gun on campus and this and that. So, you know, people get to making up crazy ass stories and shit. And that shit was crazy though. But once I started doing all that shit, that's when my football coach was like, hell no, nigga doing too much. You feel me? Kick the nigga off the team.
Let me get my alright, let me know if sign to the streets, mix that shit you rap, make that shit sound good.
Man, sign to the motherfucking street. Wait, hold on, run it back.
Sign to the street, really mix it up any order you want to, just make that shit sound good.
Sign to the streets.
Sign to the street.
Right?
The Real MVP TV.
Sign to the streets after that, or
You mix it up any way you do, just make that shit sound good.
Man, shout out to motherfucking the Real MVP TV. You mount sign to the motherfucking street. You fucking with us. Hold on, run it back. Hold on. I'm trying to be too cool though. No, I know. Come on, buddy.
We roll.
Being too cool or not.
Oh no, I do this. OG, come on, man. I'm thinking of shot a million music videos, man. I'm just trying to get it right for my boy. What do you say?
I want to see me on there, so give me the link.
That shit gonna be on YouTube. Hey,
He was talking about you camera shy, and now you
now you want to see me? Yeah.
He was talking about you camera shy, now you talking about let's show you your shit.
No, you talking about you camera.
You was scared of the camera at first, now you want to see yourself later.
Yeah, man. You know, once you get me going, it's on and popping. I ain't worried about the camera no more. I'm just doing me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you been signed to the motherfucking streets. I got Real MVP out here with me in Westmont. Gang.
We're gonna do one more though.
Yeah.
Do one more though. You rolling.
Hey, you been signed to the motherfucking streets. I got the Real MVP TV. Fuck with me in Westmont.
Now you gotta do that way you got tongue twisted.
Come on now.
The TV part would get everybody. The TV part would get everybody.
You want that in there or no?
No, I'm saying that's what's fucking you up.
Oh, okay.
That's what fuck everybody up.
That's on your shit too though, ain't it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I pray on y'all downfalls when y'all do this. So every go in there.
That nigga fully. Look, hey, check it out. You been signed to the motherfucking streets. You fuck with the Real MVP TV. Nigga, gang shit. We up in Westmont.
Y'all got me on something.
Hold on, one more time. I'm gonna do it just for the OG. Hey, you been signed to the motherfucking streets. I got the Real MVP TV. Fuck with me in Westmont. Gang shit. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all got me shy. Look, you told me you said first you say you was camera shy. Now all of a sudden you want to be on camera.
Be a star, That nigga said I want to be the cover picture. Yeah, man, you already know. Go fuck with the Hot Box Smoke Shop, man.
It's Hot Box Smoke Shop. You give it up. This Hot Box Smoke Shop.
Where we at right now?
It's the Hot Box Smoke Shop. 9116 West Southwestern. Hot Box Smoke Shop. Come see us.
Don't forget, you gotta get them up.
Yeah,
Get 'em up.
and the name of it, when you walk in here, you gonna really understand why we call it the Hot Box, because it's hot in here.
Yeah, it's slavery right now. Shit.
Hot Box.